Hello guys, Tick here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Right, so what we've been doing in the meantime, during the downtime between videos, is we've been emptying the heck out of all of our barrels. Look at this. This is nuts. And slowly it fills up with scrap. So, yeah, we've been just emptying the stuff out. Mostly because we don't need this stuff all here anymore. What we really need to start doing is moving these suckers. Oh, where did I put my wrench? That's no good. Did I lose the wrench? I throw it away or something? Oh my goodness. I didn't, did I? Let's just check to make sure I didn't actually accidentally put it inside one of these. I may have accidentally put it inside the ME system. So for now we still have these portal things going. We're really... Ah, there we go, yeah I did. Typical. Drop that in there, drop that in there. Keep that. Don't need that, don't need that. Right. So yeah, we've been emptying this out. As you can see, loads of rubbish. Absolutely loads of it. Other thing that I've been doing is I now have a wireless access point on every floor, so I can access the ME network from anywhere. So I should be able to do it from anywhere in the building. Oh, no. Ah, it's because I haven't put the one down here yet. Okay. Anyway, so we got our wrench. It's time to start moving some of this stuff. We're also going to start to set up things like the industrial blast furnace, and we also need to start working on grinders and so forth. For that we need tungsten, and tungsten we only get from doing our industrial blast furnace. So much stuff to do, but the first thing that we definitely want is this guy. Now we're going to upgrade him. Don't you worry about that. We can take this guy as well. Actually, might as well take that. We'll come and get those later. Most of this can be left here, but we'll take these. Yeah. Alright, guys. Let's just double check any of these. Nope. Okay. Alright. So, this system, we got our next floor down is the industrial craft stuff, and we need to be a little bit careful. Well, we're definitely going to need a bat box, and what we're going to do is we're going to have low voltage on this side, medium voltage on this side, and then high voltage stuff down the middle. And we'll, if we get any EV or anything like that, we can place it somewhere else, it's no problem. So you are constantly putting out 128. And we're going to need, we've got an MFE, we're going to need our blast furnace. We're also going to need our casings. I'm just going to take all the reinforced ones, that's alright. Do I have any? I've got a lava bucket, I'll need to go get more of that. What else do we need? Do we need glass fiber cable? Alright. Okay, and I should be able to stand on this now. Oh yeah, the walking assistant thing makes sneaking stuff actually really difficult. So that works out right. Yep. For now, just pop that there. Actually, we can just go here and here. I sort of solved my problem with the Buildcraft, the TE stuff. You kind of need something on the input and you need something on the output. I'm probably going to change these ME outputs to ME inputs, because there's no need for this to be here. These still don't work properly. I believe what you actually need to do is have the ME interface on top, but I'm not 100% sure. So we still got to play around with that one. But now, when I make dust and stuff, it all works. Okay, so where exactly... We want it accessible, and at the same time, we want to put... we definitely want everything around, so we want one there, then... or just over there. Tell you what, the best way would actually be to go 1, 2. Which means we can have one here. Right. And what you do with this system is you take lava and drop that in there. I need to go quickly get some more lava. Luckily, we have a tank full of the stuff. Just pop on over here. We also actually had to go get another oil well because these things don't really produce oil fast enough. I believe I brought this just to start pumping it out so we can get processed. Look at that. And we need to drop the oil one, the fuel one on there. That's the ticket. Next one up. That doesn't work on this. Works on this though. So we've gone for reinforced here. We will need to upgrade this a little bit more again later. But this sort of gets us started. The next thing we will need to do is we will definitely need... how best to say this? We'll need to go for heating coils. So that is something that we're going to need to do. Now what I was going to do with power, so let's just take this guy out here, is if we take 1 MFE, kind of set it there, that works out. Now this does make the ME stuff a little bit more difficult, but it should be worthwhile. We are actually going to go and put 4 blast furnaces on here. You've seen me build a blast furnace, so I'm not going to worry too much about showing you how it's made. I will probably just build the next one when appropriate. So pop that up there. Well, by when appropriate I mean I'm building it as soon as possible. These will need an ME interface for their recipes. Okay. And I believe that still works, because even though it says they need 128 consistently, I believe this still allows it to meet the requirements. If necessary, we can always drop another MFE in there, and that will help. But for now, this will do, and we're at 2,200k, and I believe that's enough for tungsten ingots. Oh, no, not quite. So we're definitely going to need to go for some heating coils, which are these, and you need to go Canthal first. For that we need chrome and aluminium. Chrome is once again from blast furnaces, doesn't need that much heat, but it needs chrome dust. Chrome dust comes from... sorry. Ooh. Electrolyzing ruby dust, that's one of the primary ones. We get aluminium and compressed air out of it, or we can do Uvarovite, but that's not a great choice really. So there's nowhere else we can do for that. We need to set up an electrolyzer again. In attempting to move here, I did accidentally destroy my electrolyzer. It was a bit of a dumb move. I forgot for a second that I was not holding my wrench, that instead I was holding a pickaxe, and I got a machine block for my trouble. Damn. Okay. So the next part really comes down to hooking up some ME interfaces to this. So do I have any left? I have, okay. We're going to need some cable as well. Right. So I'm not sure, I'm not 100% on how well this is going to work. It's a good thing that part of the plan was that cables and stuff would look a bit weird. That we would have cables popping out everywhere. That was part of the look. I also definitely want to start getting some probably liquiducts, and put things like lava floating about and stuff. What I'm really keen on getting going is having biomass running around. So you've got all this funky green stuff. Look at that. Okay, so let's go test this out quickly. I think I've got a blank pattern. Right. Blank. Yes, we have. For this we need some refined iron. And we need some coal dust, of which I've got plenty. I need 2 of them. And then I need to find the... here we go, it makes these steel ingots. Okay. So, pop that in there. 1 refined iron, 2 coal dust equals 1 steel. Right, so this should work. Or I hope it works, more appropriately. Once we're done, we'll be able to patch the walls back up. Okay. So that goes in there. I'm going to just ask it to make me a couple of those. So if I just make it for 10. Let's see if that worked. Right, I dropped the coal dust in first, so the recipe is the wrong way around. That's alright. So let's pop that in there. and it's iron, and then... Oh, no, doesn't make that, makes that. Okay. So we're going to just drop this back in here. Now you can see it's making it, but it isn't extracting it. So if we just take that out for now... Maybe it needs to sit on the side of it. Okay, so if we take that out, and that, and that, let's just drop you here, there. If I say we export steel, oh no, wrong one. So let's just go steel. Let's say make us 10. Need one of those. So let's just see if this still crafts the recipe. No. So it needs to be on top. And right, what it looks like we need to do then is stick an import bus on the side and just have it pull items out. So let's go try that out quickly. Luckily, I have an ME interface here. So, sorry, import, which is sticky piston, ME cable, and iron. So, I happen to have a sticky piston. I happen to have some iron and ME cable. Excellent. Okay. Is that supposed to be it? Oops, no, not the rolling machine. Okay. Drop that back in there. So the import bus is what we want. Ooh. Sometimes this thing is a bit weird if you do it from too far away. Well, we'll try from here for now. And drop that in there. So just come round. I'm not worried too much about material cost for things. Okay. So, if I check that and I wanted to pull out steel. Okay. If we take that and that. We'll see how that works. That would be a bit annoying though. Let's just try it without the steel first. Alright, okay, it pulls everything out, that's fantastic. And it doesn't pull the imports out as well, so that's good. That is exactly what we wanted. What we can then do is we can have all the things around the sides. ME interfaces on top. And that should work out perfectly. Right, but what we need to do is build the electrolyzer. Oh my goodness, what a pain of a recipe. Okay, I'll be right back once I've built that. Alright guys, and we're back. Okay, so I've made my electrolyzer. I also decided to place a couple of the 32 power machines, mostly because I needed the compressor and I needed the plate bending machine. they were essential. Right. So we're cooking up some ruby dust, and we finally got enough chrome, and we finally got enough aluminum. So we're just going to smelt up this quickly. Remember, the goal is to make 4 of these. So we're going to have standard, but we're going to be making 4 industrial blast furnaces anyway, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. That way we'll be able to have multiple blast furnace recipes going at any one time. And so once this is cooked up, we'll be able to move on with that. Let's see, what else was I need to remake the centrifuge. Oh, so many things to do. I could make a couple more interfaces just to play around with this. Let's go get another half stack of that. Let's just see. I might need to get a lot more ruby in order to deal with this kind of thing. But yeah, let's make another couple of import buses. Play around with it because we want that to look nice. You know, we don't want it to look horrible. So we need sticky pistons. Let's just make another one of those. ME interface. Okay. Let's just make one. What was the other thing? ME cable and iron ingots. There we go. Okay. So we drop another one of those. Let me just get some of that. It's getting a little bit messy behind here right now, but that is fine. That is exactly the sort of thing we expected. Alright. So let's just get rid of that. Whoops. Wrong thing. I don't want you on that. Is there a way I can get rid of that? Well, I suppose actually that works out just fine because it's just cable. And I can push this back here. Move stacks of items. That's going orange. Why are you not moving it? If we take that away, does that work? No, just... oh, it's not having it, is it? That's disappointing. Okay, so it looks like we are going to have to just stick with... oh wow, I demolished this place. ME interfaces, which is a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame. Well, I suppose it's not too bad. I'll have this wall that looks like machine separated by these stylish sort of blocks. That's alright. It's not too bad. It could be far worse. Kind of need to go down there and get that. I really need to sort out the issue we have with the... oh, no, not quite. The issue we have with not being able to recharge our portable hull. Okay. That was here. Okay. Alright. Pop that on there and it pulls everything out. Ah, typical. Okay, we also need to cook up some of our aluminium. What am I doing? Okay. But this means that we now have some chrome, of which we will need 3. and hopefully the aluminium cooks up relatively fast. Because over this we will need 3 of these as well. And whilst we wait for that last one, we need 3 of these. Pop. Okay, let's go to our rolling machine. No, wrong way. Whoops. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, rolling machines are a little bit more difficult. I read that you kind of just have to sit with the recipe in there and then... Oh, does that not work? Cancel. Oh, right. There we go. We will need a little bit more chrome. So let's just get back up here, hit this, check that we've got enough aluminium. Yes, we do. Chrome dust. Do we not have enough of that? That would be why. Ruby. It is quite expensive. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to heat this sucker up, which should take us up to 2,600, I think, which is enough to get tungsten, and we need tungsten to make our industrial grinder because we don't have the diamond heads working, so we need tungsten plates, and we need 8 of them. And a block of steel. Luckily we've got a couple of those. So once we have the grinder, now we are on our way to making the matter fabricator, solving some of our other problems. We can start to work on things like solar power, renewable reactors, that whole thing, which will be good. Alright guys, so we're just going to carry on with this. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you next time. Please comment, like and subscribe if you watched the video and you enjoyed it, and even if you didn't. Bye bye.